Missouri Main Street Connection is pleased to present the Pioneer Award to Karen Bode Baxter. So I've known Karen Bode Baxter really for as long as I've been doing preservation in Missouri. So that's 30 years. I don't remember exactly when I met her, but I know that as I became more involved in the state, she became someone who was like a constant fixture of learning about what was happening and learning about like who was doing the work and how the work should be done, and so really as I think back on my career, kind of one of the constant presences has been Karen Bode Baxter and her knowledge, and more importantly her sharing of that knowledge in the work that she's done here in Missouri and in other places in the Midwest as well.
I met Karen a little over 10 years ago when I was part of the Main Street program in Chillicothe, but really honestly and earnestly began to know her as soon as I came aboard MMSC a little over 7 years ago. And so it was only then that I realized really the impact that she's had in the state of Missouri and just how much she's been able to help during that time.
One of my favorite memories working with Karen is a project that we worked together on, one of my former clients in Harrisonville, and just how she worked through all the situations we were dealing with there, the difficulties with getting the project approved through the state and the historic piece of that, but completely working through all of that and her caring for the client as well as the building and helping it be successful. I really appreciated that about her.
Her willingness to teach and to share, that recognizing on the one hand she's a business for herself, on the other she is not territorial at all and is so giving.
Oh my goodness, my favorite thing about Karen Bode Baxter is just all the knowledge she has. I mean, besides her being just an extraordinary lady and just such a heart for Missouri Main Street and for Missouri preservation, but anytime I'm like really up against it and it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know the answer to that and I don't know how to put all those intricate pieces together, you call Karen. She will either talk you all the way through it, or she'll talk you all the way through it and then she'll say, I'll follow up with an email that's 14 pages long, and she can just do it just like that. And then we can go back and work with that property owner or that business owner, and this is the scenario and this is how we have to do it. Her wealth of information is tremendous for the state of Missouri. And if we hadn't had her as part of us as Missouri Main Street, Missouri Preservation, our work would not be where it is today and all the historic buildings being restored. And people even want to look at a historic building and see the possibilities because she makes it easy, and it's not easy, but she's helped so many property owners walk through it and say, you can do it, and it's just tremendous for our state. And most of all, it's her heart for all of it.
Karen is probably one of the most passionate people in the preservation world that I've ever met, and it shows just in her conversations with people and the way that she handles herself with it. And when she gets going about a building, it's really something to be able to see.
She is also just a wonderful human being. She is fun to be with, and she's funny and insightful, and really when she walks in the room, it's hard not to smile.
Karen has been an advocate for Missouri Main Street Connection and is always there to help in any way that she can. She brings a large volume of experiences and thought process on how to get a project done and make a community successful with that. And I just appreciate her dedication to Missouri Main Street and all of our processes.
I had a speaker at the last minute have to cancel because she got sick. The night before class, I called up Karen and I said, hey Karen, what are you doing tomorrow? At 9:30, would you can we team tag, talk about, tax credit? She was like, yes, I will. I will be there. And so she just dropped what she was doing to be able to share this important information, and that, her work that she has done, it really has left a legacy of preservation in Missouri, and she, as part of her work, she has tried to ensure that that legacy will continue with the next generation of historic preservationists.